front did you? But you wanted to a couple minutes ago, right? Put your hair tight in the bowl so you can fight. Put your shoe on so you can fight. Fuck this shit, bro. At the end of the day, don't come back. Fuck is you talking about? Dumbass nigga.
Welcome to the check-in. Today's topic: are you an effeminate man? If you've seen the video before this video, you've seen a man, well, a male, handling himself like an effeminate male. This male, it's been reported that this male found out that this girl was cheating on him. So he packed up all her clothes, and in the video you see him urinating on this young woman's clothes, defecating on her clothes, kicking her clothes out into the streets, taking her clothes, picking them up, and throwing them out into the streets. This is the actions. This is the traits of an effeminate man. This is the traits of a broken, effeminate male. And this is what I want to talk about today. Are you an effeminate male? Can you control your emotions, your feelings when it comes to women? Women, and I'm talking to the women now, you need to understand something. Every male that you meet is not a man. Every male that you meet is not a man. Just like every girl that a man meets is not a lady. So this female was dealing with an effeminate man, an effeminate male, a male that can't control his emotions, a man that doesn't stand on his principles. And now it will be safe to say that this male grew up in a single parent home with no father in the house, no example for a male to be shown how to treat a woman in this particular scenario. A real man would have packed that woman's things up. When she got home, he would have told her, listen, there's the door. Your bags are packed and it's time for you to go. He either would have did that or he would have worked things out with that young woman. But here you have this male, an effeminate male, treating this woman like a scorned, broken woman. He has the actions and the traits of a scorned, broken woman, urinating and defecating on her clothing. What do women do? What do women do when they find out that their man is cheating, or they find out that their man has other women on the side? They start what? Pouring bleach on the clothing, cutting up the sneakers. That's what this male, excuse me, I keep saying man because he's not a man. He's a male because every male is not a man. But that's what women do. Women have those emotions, and it's natural for a woman to have those emotions. But here you have this male that was, I'm sure, raised by a woman, and he never had that example He never had that example of a man to show him how to treat a woman and how to handle a situation like of that magnitude. You have this male defecating on this young girl's clothing, throwing her clothing out into the street instead of handling it like a man. Are you an effeminate male? Can you control your actions? Can you control your feelings? Do you stand on your principles? A real man leads by example. When I talk to a female, I come in through the door strong. I let women know from the door. There's no simping going on over here. There's no cupcaking. I'm a gentleman in the purest form. I'll treat you like a lady. I'll respect you like a lady. But there will be no cupcaking. There will be no simping going on here. You're messing with a real man. I'm going to treat you like a lady. You show that same respect to me as a man. There won't be no, me paying for the date. We're going Dutch. We're not laying in the same bed together. We're not having sexual relations. We're not committed. I'm not paying for no dates. We're going Dutch. We're going to the movies. You're paying for your ticket. I'm paying for my ticket. You're messing with a man. And I'm going to treat you like a lady should be treated. But here you have, and a lot of males that grew up in a single parent home have these traits of an effeminate. I'm not saying every male that grew up in a single parent home have these traits, but a lot of males that grew up in that single parent home, they have effeminate traits because that woman raised them. That woman, that black woman, had to be the father and the mother of that black young boy. She had to show that young boy how to be a man. But the thing is, a woman can't show a young boy how to be a man. A man can't show a young girl how to be a woman. That's a woman's job. Just like to show a young boy how to be a man is a man's job. So that man that was defecating and urinating on that young girl's clothes, he wasn't shown how to be a man. All he was shown by his mother was to act out and to show his emotions, to show his feelings, his disgusting and the perverse manner. He did not act like a man. He acted like a scorned woman. Are you an effeminate man like this man in this video? Can you control your emotions? Can you express yourself without causing physical harm or defecating all over a woman's clothing? Do you stand on 10 toes as a man? As a man, do you lead by example? A real man leads by example. That's what a real man leads his woman. Was he leading his woman by defecating on her clothing? He was not. He was showing the traits of an effeminate, broken male. Are you that? Or are you a man that stands for something, that stands 10 toes down, and that leads his woman? And that's my take today. I'm True and Living. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Are you an effeminate male? Thank you for joining me.